Good evening, everyone. After a long time, PPT is not working. Please let me know. Okay. Okay. So, how many of you have done the homeworks I have given you? So, don't ask me what are the homeworks I gave. Manjinder Singh, very nice. Goyal, very good. AC on कीजिए. Then only two. So, one more offline. Three. So, what about others? So, maybe you are thinking of 2016, 17. Done. Okay. So I don't believe those people who like respond very late. So Vedika ji, after a long time, after I persuaded, she has said that yes, okay, good. Karishma did okay. Gur Pratap Singh, no, why? Okay. So not a problem. Like you will be having some other work more important than UPSC. That's good. But we don't have any other work other than this. Okay. Let's get into the class. Till now, in my orientation class and all other classes, I've explained some of the most important and fundamental things. I have explained as to what is an administration, what is an organization, and what is government, what is public administration, right? So, organization in this, I've just listed the organization properties. After that, the properties or features of closed model and also the properties of open model. I'm taking the things in a very, very systematic way, the way in which the things were taught to me by Lakshmikant sir, because of whom I just used to clear prelims just by reading 2 to 3 weeks, nothing more than that. Before that, I never used to read, not even a single line. Fundamental concepts are the most important things, and you should be aware of those things. So, having said that, okay, okay. How to understand public administration better as a subject? Please do comment. How to understand public administration better? I will give you a clue. From where to start? Say, for example, lion, definitely it's powerful. But even syllabus, okay, where in syllabus? The lion, if the lion want to like kill any animal or hunt any animal, which is the area it catches? Does the lion catch the legs of an animal while hunting? Why? That is the most important thing. For you also, आपको the most important thing से start करना है. So dear students, many might be having a lot of confusion as to how to proceed. Generally, how it is taught? It is taught from the introduction. First chapter में जो है वो पढ़ाते हैं. In fact, they come to the paradigms of public administration. Student won't be aware of what public administration itself. They teach the paradigms. Afterwards, they come to the thinkers. This is one of the bad ways. If not the bad way, it is not the best way. So how to understand public administration the best? Dear students, what is the best way? The one best way. So please note down the one best way. It is said to be scientific management. We have got a theory known as scientific management. In simple words, in one line, if I can explain what is scientific management, the answer is the one best way. I always have been telling this one. There are many good ways to do, but there will always be only one the best way. That is this. The one best way is said to be scientific management. So what is scientific management? The one best way of doing a things is said to be scientific management. And we should apply this to each and everything we do. Dear students, most important, first of all, do not try to understand what public administration means. Arey, ye kya sir bol rahe hai? If at all, if you want, you just understand the meaning. But don't go to that 100 definitions. What is public administration? Narrow definitions, shallow definitions, philosophical definitions. To begin with, you will just like, you will understand the subject in a very, very vague way. So I repeat, first of all, don't try to understand what is public administration. If at all, if you want to master public administration as a subject for UPSC. So why is that? I will let you know. So first of all, remove public administration from your mind. Am I making this point clear to you? If you are keeping public administration in your mind, you cannot understand. Has the tiger, lion, hunts or catches the neck first, you have to catch the most important thing first. Afterwards, you have to take the things in a very sequential, logical way. So first of all, understand what is administration. Clear? Everything what you have got is from management. In fact, not even administration. What you will be studying in organization behavior, organization theory, organization techniques, all these things are just management techniques, not even administration. So until and unless you remove public administration from your mind and just concentrate only on administration, you just cannot understand public administration, because first 4 or 5 chapters are entirely on that one. Introduction, you have got all the things, public administration as a discipline, from administration, from management, all the things are there. But chapter number 2, 3, 4, all these things are directly taken from management. They are directly concentrating on administration. So never ever think of public administration to begin with. So remove government also from your mind. Government is an organization. Just concentrate on organization. Is the point clear to you? So what is public administration? What is government administration? What is government? Don't bring here. You lose the understanding, because the book is not written in that way. It is not taught in that way. Take administrative thinkers. They never tell anything about government administration. They never tell anything about public administration. The book I mentioned, Prasad and Prasad, there is only one bureaucracy which is directly related to public administration. Otherwise, no. Is my point clear to you? So what are the 2 things which have to be there in your mind to begin with? Yes. What is the locus? What is the locus? The locus is organization. Focus is administration. So dear students, very, very important. Note down. This is the thought. This is the one which should be there in your mind. So Administration is a broader one. Right? Public administration is one among the administrative things. So public administration एक part है. Administration is very generic, right? Similarly here, organization. There are thousands of organizations, profit organization, non-profit organization. There may be many varieties. Government is one of the organizations, right? So now are you able to gauge why I was being telling, forget about public administration. It's like a student starting preparation from prelims. Prelims से start किया तो prelims में ही रहता है. उसका जिंदगी में mains का question कैसे आते हैं? Like how they have to think about mains, he never knows. So never ever start with public administration. Never ever start with this. You will be here itself. You just may be reading some of the things, but the concrete idea won't come to your mind. Forget about public administration. Just concentrate on administration. With respect to organization too, just consider organization. I have given the definitions. I have given the characteristics. Just go through that. Never bother about the government administration. Definitely, that is the focus. We'll get into that. Clear? So this is the reason you shouldn't be even, like you should have public administration means providing services. That should suffice. Right? Any doubt with respect to this? Okay. So administration, this is the one which we discussed in the very first class. Administrative thought, behavior, administrative techniques. So how to analyze these things? How to understand these things? By interrelating one another. So administration in that thought. So what is this? Administrative thought. Next, you have got administrative behavior. Next, you have got techniques, right? So what are these? What are administrative theories? Anyone? What are administrative theories? Very good. Weberian. Okay, very nice. So you are giving the example. Okay, like what exactly? What is the purpose of these theories? Dear students, you have to add one more big picture, that is organization. The locus of administration is organization. Administrative thought is to make organization effective and efficient. So all the 6 things what you have studied, open model, closed model, why are they? They are there to make the organization effective and efficient. That's it. Organization behavior. In organization behavior, we'll be studying decision making, communication, leadership. Why all these things? Because administrative behavior, decision making, communication, leadership, motivation, very, very important from human resource. All the personnel present there. So this is the way you have to relate. So administrative thoughts are there to make the organization effective and efficient. Administrative behavior is to make all the personnel, the human resource, to work in an optimum way, or to use the human resource in an optimum way. Right? This is a big picture which you have to keep in mind. And very, very important, I stress upon this point. First of all, make your fundamentals right with respect to administration and organization. Afterwards, everything will be a cakewalk. Dear students, this is one of the easiest subject like you can never find. Other than this, the 3 things, administrative thought, behavior, and techniques, there is nothing extra you study in addition to almost like public polity. There are certain few things but they are not that important. Just 1 page, 2 page will suffice. So these are the 3 things directly taken from management. So for this, you should be reading international authors like Stephen Robbins, from which the questions have been picked. So there is no need for you to go through those books, because I'll be providing everything. Clear? For these 3 chapters, please refer international books like Stephen Robbins. There the things are written very beautifully. Not only that, questions are coming. If you are in my class, आपको इसका जरूरत नहीं है. Even then, मैं वो book में क्या पढ़ना है क्या नहीं मैं बता दूंगा. I will tell you all those things. There is no, like you shouldn't be reading everything present there. Only 25% of that book. Right? These are the only things which are additions, separate, extra, which you have not come across. If you are a person who have already studied management, like commerce students, any management, BBA, any, yes, then definitely this is a cakewalk for you, because all the 3 things, thought, behavior, and techniques, you might have already studied. Right? Okay. So organization, we have discussed already. They are human collectives. They have limited goals. They provide services. They depend upon the environment. They are integrated with the social system. There are secondary relations, and they are characterized by sustained cooperative activities. Organization theories concentrate one or the another, or they give importance to one of these things. And because of this, we have got huge literature in the form of closed model and also open model. Before I proceed, I want to make one point clear. Closed model and open model. Where is closed model present? Where is open model present? The answer is it is not present anywhere. This should be the very fundamental thing. These are ideal types. Means these kind of things never exist. Is the point clear to you? These are ideal types. There may be some features more, which make us to say that this is open model. It is having some of the characteristics of open model, but you cannot have all 100% characteristics present in any organization. With respect to open model, which is the organization which is very near to open model? College. Don't say school, it will be different. College. College. So it is called collegial model. Which is the organization close to close model? Police is the one which I said to make the things clear. In fact, military is the one very near in military. Police do have, you can say, even give police also as an example. Okay. When you think of public administration as an optional subject, what should you keep in mind first? What is the big picture which has to come to your mind? The most repeated word in the syllabus. What is the most repeated word in the syllabus? So have you ever tried? Which is the most repeated word in the syllabus? So आपको syllabus, like you are not going through the syllabus. उधर रखिए. Very nice. So dear students, it is administration. So public administration में पहला administration है, isn't it? And in your paper 1, administrative theory. So you have got administration there also. In paper 2, Indian administration. So you have administration there. So administration is everywhere. Not only that, see here, the syllabus. Second, administrative thought, then administrative behavior, organization, then 6, administrative law, comparative public administration. development administration, personal administration, last financial administration. If you go to paper 2, once again, administration is everywhere. Evolution of Indian administration, union administration, state administration, district administration, administrative reforms, right? So administration is the most important thing. To understand better, you have to understand administration with organization, because the locus is organization. So for better understanding, you should have a fair understanding of administration and organization, right? So first of all, as I told you, don't bother about public administration, evolution, all these things. I will give you 2 pages of that. You can read those things, that will suffice. First, you have to concentrate on administration and organization. So the homeworks, so many of you have not written, so please do write. And one, what all the assignments I give, let this be like a repository. Let it be like a diary. So what all the assignments you do, please like forward them to my Telegram. So you all might be knowing my number. So उस पे telegraph करिए. So it will be in a sequence. We can go through those things around the year. It will be like a repository of the things, right? Okay. So some of you are asking for the number. So okay, 7676 211 367. So what all the homework you make, you please post here. Definitely, as soon as I find time, definitely I get into those things. Right? Okay. So the next was unity of command I gave. Span of control, definitely I will take all those things, but you have to try and you have to answer. Let me see like how you answer the things. These are very simple, fundamental. It will be finished in 5 minutes. Okay. So for understanding public administration better, you have to concentrate on administration and organization. And yet there may be another word also, management. I often said that these things are taken from management. So to begin with, what are these? How are they different? You should have a fair clarity, right? So let me go forward with these things, right? So administration, this is the one which decides the policy. So what administration does? Administration decides the policy. Administration sets the goal. It sets the goal. And also, it also determines the means. Goals, not only goals, how to achieve these goals, the means. The means to achieve these goals are also determined. Is the point clear to you? What is the goal? How to achieve this goal? How much money you have to use? What are the parameters, results, everything is determined by administration. Right? But these things are made real by management. Management executes these things. So management, what does management do? Hostel management, college management, university management. So does the university management determine the goals, the policies? Are you able to connect the things? So management just tries to achieve the goals. In that, it cannot use any means, any method it wants. The means, the modes, everything is already determined by the administration. To achieve the goals, to get the result, management uses what is known as organization. So this organization is like a machinery, is a machinery. This machinery consists of everything. 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 Important are humans and material aspects. Humans are the most important thing. It may be in the form of process, procedures, anything. Is the concept clear to you? Now, I repeat, administration determines the goals. Administration determines the policy and also says how you have to achieve these goals, how you have to get into this. Management uses the organization and sees that these goals are achieved. Right? Is this thing clear to you? Any doubt? Please let me know. Can we say organization as a means? No. We can say organization as a machine. And also here, like, don't try to be too much creative, because organization is the machine. So administration decides even the means, even the ways, how this has to be achieved. Okay, very nice. Kumaran, you have thought great. That is nice. Okay. Administration, policy, goal. Just listen to me now. Please listen to me. I'll be going through these things in a systematic way. You can take down later. So administration decides the goals, results, policy. Then management execute the policy. So execution is done by management. Organization is the machine consisting of all the things required to reach this goal. So in that, human beings are the most important thing. Administration lays down the object for which an organization and its management ought to strive and the broad principles under which they are to operate. I repeat, administration lays down the objects. It says how the organization should be, how the management should be. Lays down the object for which the both organization and management have to strive for. And an organization is the combination of necessary human beings, material, tools, equipment, working space, everything. There's no need to remember all these things. Everything brought together in a systematic and efficient way so that the goal is reached. Management is that which leads, guides, and directs the organization for the accomplishment of predetermined objectives. The predetermined objectives are determined by administration. So this is in general. So now, once again, don't get confused. I'm saying it once again, don't compare to government. We are just now concentrating on organization pure. It may be private. So as I said, government is just one organization. Don't ever think, अरे bureaucracy, civil service, इसमें क्या है, कैसा है? No. It is purely management what we are discussing of. So I have written a title also. This is given by, in fact, secular Hudson. No need to know their names. The content is important. The function of administration is to determine the policy. The function of management is the execution of policy within the limits set by the administration and the employment of organization for the particular objective set before it. Organization is the formation of an effective machine, management of an effective executive, administration and effective direction. So organization is machine, management is executive, administration is the direction, the will. And administration determines the organization, management uses it. Administration defines the goal, management strives towards it. Organization is the machine of management in its achievement of the ends determined by the administration. So we can say that administration is a broader concept and includes within itself both organization and management. Here, one point of clarity, as I told you, like administration includes both organization and management. One point of clarity often you get that administration and management. Dear students, in fact, administration and management are very closely related and often used interchangeably. That is one thing. So don't get confused. ये administration ही है, ये management ही है. In fact, administration and management are interchangeably used. Sir, how you say that? So it is, in fact, a well-known fact that we have taken the syllabus from management. So what all the things we are studying as administration, they are taught as the principles of management for management students. Clear? So this is the one. So is there any doubt with respect to administration, management, and organization? So please write down. So very short form. Short form you have to use. For administration, just A. For management, just M. Organization, O, like that. So administration, policy. Write down administration, policy, management, execution of policy, management, execution of policy, organization, machine. It includes everything. So you have to take this as an opportunity to write fast, write clearer. So next, administration lays down the object for which an organization and its management are to strive. Lays down the object for which the organization and its management are to strive, and the broader principles under which they are to operate. These are very, very important lines. That is the reason I am dictating you. The organization is the combination of the necessary, underline necessary. Organization is the combination of necessary human beings, material, tools, equipments, and working space, operators, like you can just have dash, 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 brought together in systematic and effective correlation. Underline systematic and effective correlation to accomplish some desired object. Next, management is that which leads, guides, directs an organization for the accomplishment of predetermined object. It's for your reference. These are some of the most important definitions, but you have to write them in your own words. I repeat, these are very classical, very important things, but once again, इसको as it is लिखने का try भी मत कीजिए. Say for example here, organization is the combination of necessary human beings, materials, tools. उसका बाद आपको क्या क्या चाहिए? What is required in an organization? You can put. And don't be in a panic that I did not get the word systematic and effective correlation. No, you already, when you know what is the substance, you have to write in your own words. Next, write down these things. In an industry, the function of administration is to determine the policy. Function of management is the execution of policy. What to underline in the last slide? So please, it will be live. Please see, I forgot in fact, last slide. Okay. So done with. ये होने के बाद बोलिए मुझे. It will take time. Should know how with what speed you are able to write. So you have to learn these things now and here. See, इससे ज़्यादा आपको like ज़रूरत नहीं है. So if you are done with, please let me know. So done. Durga, great. You are the first person. Durga Satyamurthy, very nice. What about others? Still writing or not writing? Those people who are not writing, okay. Dhube ji, great. Okay. So we'll move next slide. Administration determines the organization and management. So ये determines O and M. उतना ही लिखना है आपको. Administration determines O and M. Administration determines organization, management uses it. Administration defines the goal. Management strives towards it. Administration determines the goal. Management strives towards it. Organization is the machine of management in its achievement of the ends determined by the administration. You're fast. So, but don't go faster than me. So, are you done with this slide? Repeat the first line. Administration determines the organization. Management uses it. आपको बहुत फास्ट लिखना पड़ेगा. ऐसे लिखे तो आप हाफ पेपर भी कंप्लीट नहीं करते. Okay, so administration is a broader concept and includes within itself, or don't write all these things. Administration includes both organization and management. So in general, this is the one thing. So whenever you get a confusion like administration and management, don't get confused. So what the administration has to do, say what the management has to do also. So there is no clear-cut demarcation between administration and management. Okay. So bureaucratic theory. Please concentrate now. Aapko, like this is live, you can write afterwards. Among all these things, there is only one theory which you have to master out, which you have to imbibe. That is bureaucratic theory. There is no theory which is exclusively written for public administration. Bureaucratic theory is the only theory which is written for public administration, which is written for the government administration. Am I making this point clear to you? Everything till date, there is no replacement for bureaucracy. There is no replacement. You might have like added some things, deleted something, but still bureaucracy is a strong rock, a monolithic rock, which is unshaken when it comes to managing big organizations. What is this bureaucratic theory? Bureaucratic theory is a simple theory which says how to make best use of an organization. So don't write, just listen to me. Because like the things which you write should be the most important things. See here, while I am explaining, I may tell some things which may not be that like accurate. This may be my analysis, though they are not wrong. But you have to take the cream. You have to take the jewels. So bureaucratic theory is the most important theory and the most misunderstood. So in simple word, bureaucracy, we can say that how to make the organization work better, the best, the efficient. That is said to be bureaucratic theory. Listen to me. What is bureaucracy? First of all, you have to remember just three things. Now, in fact, not three, two things. One is bureaucracy is a impersonal organization. Please keep this in mind. Bureaucracy is an impersonal organization. No human touch in that. So what is this impersonal? This is of twofold. The people in bureaucracy, the organization, interacting with the people, interacting with the clients. The relation is based on impersonal things, based on rules and regulations. No personal link between the person in bureaucracy and the person being served. Not only that, there is no personal relation between the people who are working in the bureaucracy. Is the point clear to you? Impersonal organization, IAS. There is no personal relation between the collector of a district and the people. It is an impersonal relation. IAS is there. Why? To implement rules, regulations. And there is no personal relation between the collector and also the Tahsildar, who is below him. It is just based on rules and regulations. Is the point clear to you? So bureaucracy, the most important thing is impersonal. Next is enforcement and enactment of rules and regulations. Enforcement and enactment of the legal rules. Enforcement and enactment. And the third most important thing is bureaucracy exercises legal, rational authority. I repeat, bureaucracy exercises an authority which is legal, an authority which is rational. These are the three things. If you internalize these things, all the things will be clear to you. I am once again reiterating these things. Bureaucracy is the most important thing. We were talking about organization. The organization for us, the civil servants, the public administration is bureaucracy. Is the point clear to you? Organization is a big picture, but our focus should be on bureaucracy. Civil service is a bureaucracy. All big organizations have bureaucracy. We'll discuss these things in detail, but bureaucracy is one thing which, almost all the questions will be dependent on that. Not only in this, they have asked in ethics paper also, what is bureaucratic behavior? They have asked. What is the difference between bureaucratic behavior and democratic behavior? Now, I have just explained three things. Can you give me the answer for the question which is being given in ethics? It just flashed in my mind. Bureaucratic behavior, democratic behavior. So democratic behavior, leave apart. Bureaucratic behavior, do answer. What do you understand by bureaucratic behavior? Okay. Impersonal, great. Then impersonal behavior, then rational, very nice. Legal, okay, very good. Still, okay. See, I have already given one question answer. Available to all welfare. So behavior, okay. Now please do answer. What is democratic behavior? I have given the assignment for Super 200 also. What do you understand by India is a democracy? What do you understand by democratic behavior? Now, please do answer this question. What do you understand by democratic behavior? Okay, tried, but it is not the correct answer. So when can we say that something is democratic? Hello, please answer. When can you say that, say for example, ours is a democratic class. So when can we say that ours is a democratic class? Equality. Then what else? Consent, very nice. Sovereignty नहीं है. अब जो वर्ड लाइक आता है वो सब नहीं लिखना है. सो डेमोक्रेटिक बिहेवियर, डेमोक्रेटिक सोसाइटी में क्या क्या रहना है? इक्वालिटी, लिबर्टी, फ्रेटर्निटी, above all justice. So when these things are there, you can say that that is democratic. Is the point clear to you? So democracy, here it is a twofold one. Democracy has a political thing. Sovereign, socialist, democratic republic, that is with respect to government. The other part of the preamble of the constitution says justice, equality, liberty, fraternity. These are related to the society. So democracy, the constitution itself speaks of two things. What are the two things? Nature of polity. The other is nature of the society. Indian society is democratic. Indian government is also democratic. Did you get the meaning? India is a democracy, bole to society is democratic. When can you say that a society is democratic? When can you say the class is a democratic? When there is equal participation, when there is liberty for you, freedom for you, when we all feel that we are all from the same house, we are all brothers, fraternity, when there is justice, when there is consultation, when there is concurrence, decisions based on consultation and concurrence, that is democracy. So did you get some idea as to what is the difference between bureaucratic and democratic? So don't worry. अभी picture बाकी है, बहुत दूर जाना है. We'll get to know those things, right? So bureaucracy is the most important thing. In that, you get confused by studying many things. But I have taken the cream and I will be explaining to you the very basic, very fundamental. What I will do is bureaucratic theory. I'll explain you the cream. Scientific management, I'll explain you the cream. Administrative management, I'll tell you the cream. Afterwards, human relation, organization as a development, HR, OD, and OE, organization as a unit of environment. I'll just give you the gist, the concept. Afterwards, I'll give you all the stories. Right? So, however you want, you can do those with those things. So, once again, by reiterating that bureaucracy is one of the most important, one of the difficult to comprehend, I'll start my things. Okay. So, what is bureaucratic theory? Just write down the things I have explained. Bureaucratic theory. Okay. You write this. Bureaucratic theory is the study of impersonal organization. Bureaucratic theory is the study of impersonal organization. So ऐसा नहीं लिखने का और एक बार bureaucratic theory is the study of, don't write like that. And the execution and enforcement of legal rules and the execution and enforcement of legal rules in the organization. So here, there's no much difference between execution and enforcement, in fact, but most of the standard books, they have used these things separately and they have like very pertinently they have used. So execution means you doing the things. Enforcement means you ensure that others do the things. So the things which I have given in the like small letters, they're just dictionary meanings. Don't go with that, but this is the meaning. So execution means you execute. Someone follows the orders, right? So if you can say to execute an order or instruction means that someone follows the orders themselves. Possibility of delegation is there. The captain executed the general's orders. The captain carried out the general's orders. That is the meaning. With respect to enforcement of an order means that someone ensures that an order is followed by others. I repeat, enforcement, someone ensures that the order is followed by others. The captain enforced the general orders. Captain made sure that the other people followed the general's orders. So the explanation of execution and enforcement are not just not important, just for your information's sake. So what is bureaucratic theory? Impersonal organization for execution and enforcement of legal rules in the organization. Bureaucracy involves, listen to me now, bureaucracy involves legal rational authority, the most important thing, which you should be adding to that one. Now let me ask you, what is the difference between these two? Power is a form of authority or authority is the form of power? Which is the correct one? Power is a form of authority. Is that correct one? First one or second one? Rachana was very sharp and so power is a general term. Authority is a form of power. A form of power which is accepted, which is legal. So power plus legality makes authority. Power plus legality is equal to authority. So very important here. If you don't have power, you cannot have authority also. Power plus legality is equal to authority. So to have authority, you should have power also. Say, for example, think, when you are like first standard, second standard, your parents had authority, right? They used to beat, they used to mold you, all these things. So as you start growing, so like in the beginning itself, you start comparing the height. Mummy, I am almost to your height. मैं आपसे बड़ा हो गया हूँ. ऐसा ऐसे indirectly, like you will be giving indirect clues that I am getting powerful. So they may be legal, but they cannot beat you. The reason is you are more powerful. So you should have power and also legality to have authority. We'll discuss on that. This is the central thing with respect to Weber's postulate of bureaucracy. So here, legitimate power is equal to authority. So legitimate power is authority. Legitimate power is authority. Okay. Okay. Now, so please do answer this. Bureaucracy exercises legal rational authority. Why it is legal? Think, think and answer. Why the bureaucratic authority is said to be legal? Okay. Democratic. No, it is not at all that democratic. What is there in democracy? Bureaucratic and democratic things are entirely different. In fact, bureaucracy supports democracy. If civil service would have been not there, India would have been not a democracy. Why? See, please understand the question. Why bureaucratic authority is said to be legal? Okay, I will give you a link, a clue also. What is illegal? What is illegal? He illegally took this. He illegally did this. Means violation of law. So here in bureaucracy, they are abiding by the law, the rules and regulations. So that is legal. Is the point clear to you? So bureaucratic authority is legal because they are not violating any law. In fact, they are executing and enforcing the law. Then next, why rational? So legal authority. So legal authority, then what is rational? Why it is said to be rational? So one of the offline student is saying that it is rational because it is not irrational. So like you can use this kind of creativity, not a problem. Why rational? Yes. So another person gave the synonym of rational, logical. So why logical? Okay. So the reason for this is, see, for example, you have to achieve this goal. So if you want to achieve this goal, how to achieve this goal? How to achieve this goal? This is also defined. So the means to achieve the goal, are also defined. How to reach? So these are defined. I'll explain these things in detail. Okay. So in fact, bureaucratic theory is one of the oldest theories, even before the scientific management came into being. Okay. Not that, not exactly. I'll explain. So bureaucratic theory, please write down this. This is the earliest school of closed model. Very fast. So don't write once again bureaucracy, just write B. Earliest school of closed model. Bureaucracy is common in all sectors. Very, very important, very, very fundamental. Underline that. Bureaucracy is common in all sectors. Amazon में है, everywhere. Everywhere. Without bureaucracy, big organization cannot be managed, just cannot be managed. Bureaucracy is common in all sectors, but Weber wrote his theory of bureaucracy directly in public one. So among all the theories given, bureaucracy is the only theory which directly speaks with respect to public administration. Okay. So next point not needed. Just write with respect to next point. Weber wrote his theory. Weber wrote his theory hyphen politically fragmented Germany. Politically fragmented Germany. And powerful, arrogant aristocracy. So powerful, arrogant, doesn't matter. Aristocracy means rule of elite. Politically fragmented, Germany was politically fragmented, and there was the rule of aristocracy, aristocratic rule. So this you have written. Okay. Okay, right, next line. Bureaucracy exercises legal rational authority. Bureaucracy exercises legal rational authority. Exercises legal rational authority. Next line, legitimate power is equal to authority. Or you can have very simple one, P plus L is equal to A. Power plus legitimacy is equal to authority. So next, write down. So these are simple definitions of power and authority. So power and authority according to Weber. Please underline according to Weber. Authority is equal to voluntary obedience of command by the subordinates. Voluntary obedience of the command by the subordinate. That is authority. Next, right? Power is, this is according to Weber, power is the probability that, one actor within a social relationship, probability that one actor within a social relationship will be in a position to will be in a position to carry out his own will be in a position to carry out his own will despite resistance. Despite resistance. So once again, I reiterate, don't try to write this as it is. The reason is it is not possible. So take the key things, write in your own words. According to Weber, power means, that's it. Because I already tried like thousands of times, these things are not possible. So I am advising you. So in the fit of getting first rank, I tried all these miracles, but this miracle did not happen. Next, authority is the probability that authority is the probability that a command with a given specific content, the probability that a command with a specific given specific content will be obeyed by a given group of persons, will be obeyed by a given group of persons. Next, once again, authority is the willing and unconditional compliance of people. So underline, authority is the willing and unconditional compliance of the people. So here the people are willing and unconditionally they are complying, resting upon their belief that it is legitimate, resting upon their belief that it is legitimate for the superior to impose, legitimate for the superior to impose his will on them, and it is illegitimate for them to refuse to obey. So I repeat the last one, a very, very powerful one. Weber says that authority is the willing and unconditional compliance of the people. See here, you once again have to break this one. ऐसा definition को छोटा छोटा करो. So what is authority? Willing and unconditional compliance. Number 1 point. What is the basis for this? Resting on the belief that it is legitimate for the people to, for the superior to impose his will. Means whatever the superior feels, the subordinate feels that it is legitimate, it is legal, it is accepted to impose his will on them, and it is illegitimate, unacceptable for them to refuse to obey. So by saying all these things, Weber says that authority is domination. Please widen the horizons. First we use the term power, afterwards we use the term authority. So here Weber has given a new name to the domination, that is authority. Weber says that domination is authority. Right? So write down. Please once again. So like Weber says that bureaucracy is the way to dominate. Legal rational authority. So it is a way to dominate. So I'll explain these things. Write down. Legitimacy turns power into authority. We have written down those things. Okay. Authority is synonymous to authoritarian power of command. So according to Weber, authority is synonymous. Authority means authoritative power of command. So according to Weber, authority is synonymous to authoritarian power of command. Authoritarian power of command is equal to domination. So A is equal to B, B is equal to C. So A is equal to C. So Weber equated authority to domination. So exercising power is different. Exercising dominating someone is different. All administration means domination. These are the words of Weber. All administration means domination. Administration means exercise of authority. So these are some of the things what Weber has said. I think there is nothing more Weber has said which are very pertinent. If at all, if they are, I'll let you know. In fact, I am against this dictation, all these things. But the point why I'm dictating is people are not making short notes. So inevitably, I have to declare. So some more in options, don't worry, we'll be having a lot of time. We'll make sure. Like how many of you are writing this time prelims? This time 2024 prelims, how many of you are writing? Okay, great. Then Nithya, very good. Jyoti, Kumari, very good. Please do show your face. We have to go a long way till Labasna. Maybe, okay, maybe Gurpreet Singh, fresher, okay. Okay, great. So I will make sure that, see, the examination is on September 20th, Independence Day. Before Independence Day, I will make sure that all the syllabus is cleared and also your preparation for PubAd is over. So before independence. So why I ask this? Like we have started, as you are aware of that new thing, Super 200. I'm putting some extra effort there. But even then, I'll take care of these things that you are all preparing so that I won't disturb you in your previous preparation. Whatever I do, I see that the things are over. Majority of the things or some of the important things or non-mains things, non-prelims things will be over by maximum January 15th. So January 15th, like pehle, I will complete substantial portion. After that, entire syllabus will be covered before August 15th. Shall we have to read all the theories of administration and other topics? Yes, you have to read. Definitely you have to read, but I'll tell you as to what to read. Okay. So just listen to me now. Administration, Weber has divided administration into three types. One is traditional administration, which is based on customs, traditions, and precedents. So can you give an example for traditional administration, traditional authority? Priests in temple. Other than that, traditional authority. So write down simultaneously while others answer. According to Weber, there are three types. So you have to answer. Hello, officers. Traditional authority, give the examples. King, priest. Okay, then. Respecting teachers. Can we say this is traditional authority based on our customs and precedents? Say you respect your elders, you respect your fathers. So did God tell you that you have to respect your elders? So these are the examples of traditional authority. Say badon ka sanman karo, respect women. All these things are based on our customs and precedents. Precedents means an early event or an action that is regarded as an example, or guide to be considered in subsequent similar circumstances. Dictionary definition, right? Traditional authority is the concept clear to you? The authority exercised by the king, the authority exercised by the tribal chief, the authority exercised by the elder. So wild animals, Nitya, wild animals, how can you bring wild animals into public administration class? You definitely have authority, but it is not correct, the answer. So they are not dependent on tradition. They depend on the power what they have. Maybe like you are saying that lion is not having the authority to kill any deer or anything. Don't confuse. It is having power, not authority. Say the ringmaster in the circus, he may be having the authority to like beat the animal or something like that. So not exactly. Okay. Next, charismatic authority based on the exceptional personality traits of the rulers. This is not visible nowadays. Exceptional personality traits means उनको देख के फिदा हो जाते हैं आप. You will be ready to do whatever they say. Can you give some of the examples for charismatic authority? Hero worship. Okay. So at least we should accept this. Wild animals of Nitya was not accepted. Hero worship. Yes, please give the examples. Exceptional personality traits. Examples दीजिए. No. Prophet Muhammad, one of the most exceptional personality. He was so exceptional that even around the world, though he is from Arabia, everybody follow him. Hitler, yes, for Germans. All the Sikh gurus. Can we say those things? All the gurus of Sikhism. Krishna. See, once again, here it becomes conflict. Krishna means something that is not human, is God. Ambedkar. Are you getting the charismatic authority? Exceptional, Jesus Christ. So once again, it becomes conflict. Because many, like if you say this one, that Jesus Christ is a person, they will feel offended. Because he is God. So this definitely happens because for others outside the religion, they simply say, राम एक इंसान था, लेकिन राम किसी को भगवान है. And it's their religious things. So personal, that is. And here, similarly, you have got legal rational authority. This is based on laws, rules, and regulations. Please internalize the things. Take time. Legal authority, legal rational authority is based on laws, rules, regulations. On the other hand, your charismatic authority is based on the exceptional personal traits. Now, internalize. First one, traditional authority. Traditions may change. You are all 21st century, like LPG kids born after 1991. So your tradition, your things are entirely different. Right? So tradition may change, then authority will become weak. Authority will become very vague. Then coming to the charismatic authority, the charisma what a person is having, say for example, Virat Kohli for many, suddenly think 10 matches, 0, straight bold. So will you be following Virat Kohli even after failing throughout the season, throughout the year? Charisma may change. See, it is not about those things, interlinking the things where authority is. So here, authority is present in the laws, rules, and regulations. Can we say legal rational authority is based on constitution? Can you say that? Yes. In fact, constitution is a law. Constitution is the law, basic law, fundamental law, mother law, from which all the laws emerge. Sorry. Okay. So Weber says that all these things may fade away, but legal rationality, authority will not fade away. It is permanent, it is efficient, it is powerful, it is superior, it is irreplaceable. He says that. So hope you have taken the 3 authorities. So now try to interconnect the things. Impersonality, enforcement, enactment, authority. In that 3 types of authority, in that legal rational authority. These are the 3 things around which the whole Weberian things revolve around. So Weber bole to, bureaucracy bole to, impersonal, no room for values, sympathy, empathy, compassion, no. It's not based on these things. मैं 10 दिन से भूखा हूं, for last 10 days I am not eaten anything, please give me. Bureaucracy says no, I'll check in the rules. If there is anything like that in the rules, I will give, otherwise no. Are you getting? So here we cannot say that bureaucracy is not human, because in fact bureaucracy is for you, and also bureaucracy is for the people who are there. Okay, so bureaucracy exercises legal rational authority. I have just asked legal rational and authority also. Now the most important thing is this. Please listen to me. Legal. It is legal because authority is exercised by means of system of rules and procedures. So इसमें आपको क्या याद में रखना है? Rules and procedures. Authority is exercised by means of system of rules and procedures. It is rational because the means are expressly designed to achieve the specific ends. Please write down and think it over. Very, very powerful, very systematically. In fact, this is given by Nisa Ali. No need of taking the name, but this is the correct meaning. So the second one, it is little difficult to comprehend, but it can be. Rational because it is, because in it, the means are expressly designed. So the means, the instrument, the way in which you carry out, you reach the goals, how to reach the goals, how to reach the goal, the means, the instruments or anything are expressly designed to achieve specific ends. So how to reach the end is already specifically, expressly designed. Means it is based on logic, based on reason, based on truth, based on objective criteria, based on merit of the case. Right? What is rational? Rational means truth. Rational means objective. Rational means based on reason. Rational means reality. Rational means goodness. So why it is truth? Why it is rational? Because the means to achieve the end. Please listen to me. So means to achieve the ends are expressly designed. Means kaise aap, like how you have to achieve the ends are very carefully designed. Right? So these are the things. Okay. Now features of bureaucracy, very important, one of the most important, and I give in a very simple, very systematic way. Please just remember these things. But it doesn't mean that bureaucracy is over. It is one of the most important thing. I'll go in depth with respect to bureaucracy, like any other, like when you compare to any theory, bureaucracy will be our focus. But as I said, to give you the holistic picture, after bureaucracy, we'll discuss about the cream of scientific management. Afterwards, administrative management. Afterwards, we'll go to the open model where HR, human resource, organization development, OD, OE, organization as environment. We'll just have the crux of the things. So features of bureaucracy, write down. First is hierarchy. So hierarchy and bureaucracy, these are the two difficult things with respect to spellings. Even now, I'm afraid I can write or not. Bureaucracy and hierarchy. Next, reliance on and use of rules and regulations. Reliance on and use of rules and regulations. Next, impersonality of relations. Impersonality of relations among career professionals. Among career professionals in the bureaucracy and with their clientele. With their clientele. CLIENTELE. You can just even write client. So bracket में client, because if you find that difficult, this is American English. As you are aware, 95% of public administration, research, theory, everything is done as a discipline only in America. So I have given you the pronunciation also. Okay. Development of a career service. So next point, development of a career service. Development of a career service. Now listen to me. What is career? Often this has been asked. So like in general also, simply it means three important things. Once again, you have to take the points. So career, what is career? Career is one which is a sole occupation or at least primary occupation. So career is one which is a sole occupation or at least primary occupation. Second one, undertaken for a significant period of person's life. एक दिन गए, 2 दिन गए, we cannot say that as career. Working 1 year, not career. Significant part of one's lifetime. And yet more important, you joined as a laborer. Till the end of your life, if you are a laborer in the same position, that is not career. With the opportunity for progress, constable, I joined as a constable. After that, I became head constable. After that, I became assistant sub-inspector. After that, I became sub-inspector. That is career. It should be sole occupation. Have you ever heard, I am a constable, morning 8 to 10 or 8 to 8, I'll work in police station. Afterwards, I'll work as a Gurkha और सिक्योरिटी गार्ड. ऐसा कभी सुना है आपने? IAS ऑफिसर 10 to 6 IAS. Afterwards, I am doing some other work. Is there anything like that? Have you seen any police person, constable even? काम करता है, उसका बाद ऑटो चलाता है, काम करने के बाद पान का दुकान चलाता है. ऐसा कोई सुने हैं आप? Because that is their sole occupation, or at least the primary. So career, 3 points, sole occupation, or at least the primary occupation, significant period of person's life, opportunity for progress. Then promotion based on professional merit or skill. Promotion based on professional merit or skill. Next, impersonal, rule-binding, efficient, merit-based career service. Impersonal, rule-binding, and also efficient, merit-based career service. So in fact, the last one, he is having many things which are already present in the above characteristics, features. But if someone asks you what is bureaucracy, you can give this one. Impersonal, rule-abiding, efficient, merit-based career service. I am a bureaucrat. Means like you can add all these things also. This will be a concise one. Done with? So please go ahead, sir. So Manjinder Singh has got a question. Please go ahead. So starred question or unstarred question? Means oral, you want oral explanation or written? So how to? So 1 minute, you can have, you get the question ready. Yes.
Hello, good evening, sir.
Good evening, very, very good evening.
Sir, I have a question. Question is on that if suppose that government stops ACP and DACP for the servants, and will that also affects the bureaucracy as well?
Please repeat the question.
If government stops ACP or DACP for the servants, will that also affect bureaucracy?
What are the full form of those things?
Assured carrier program or dynamic assured carrier program, if government stops that during the PAPEC mission.
So in fact, I'm not much aware. I think you are a government employee.
Yes, sir.
So I'm not technically aware of these things. Please do message me the question. I'll get you the answer.
Yes, sir.
So like I'm just having theoretical knowledge. Sir is already having the practical experience also. Okay. So these are the things present. So are you done with these things?
Thank you, sir.
These are the features. Still there are many. I'll give you those things also, but if you keep these things, you can answer most of the questions. Right? Next. So there are some properties, structure, means with respect to bureaucracy as a organization. So listen to me. There are some properties with respect to structure, bureaucracy as an organization. Well, they are very simple. Once again, there are some properties with respect to behavior. So we call them behavioral characteristics. So now I want you to say the structural properties. Structural properties of bureaucracy क्या है? Hierarchy, then tall structures, then please do try. See, this you have to try. I like, in fact, I like and I appreciate if you make something wrong. If you say something like nonsense, because then only you will remember. Abiding by law, very good. Day-to-day accountability to politicians. No, we cannot say. Politicians, we cannot say. Bureaucracy. Mechanical, okay. Then promotion based on skill, very good. How business be carried. So I am asking about the organization, structure, organization, bureaucracy. Well tried. How business to be carried out. Good. But I am asking about the organization only. What are the properties of the organization? Okay, now next one. Behavioral properties. Behavioral properties. What are the behavioral properties? Division. Okay, division of work. Okay, then well tried. What is the way of relation between me and you in the organization? Impersonal relations. Very good. Then what else? Rules. Very good. Still, you have to maintain one more. Rational. Okay. What is the basis of my behavior? I'm an employee in a bureaucracy. What is the basis? Okay. Very nice. Okay. Great. Well tried, those of you. So now write down structural properties, division of work. Very important. So why division of work? Specialization. So division of work first, then hierarchy. So what is hierarchy? What is hierarchy? Different classes. Very good. But I gave and I asked you to remember only 2 words. Very important. So just revise at least. 2 words, hierarchy. Superior subordinate relation ka. What is the relation? Superior and subordinate relation is based on what? Control and supervision. Very good. Pyramidal, control and supervision. Nice. So control and supervision of the subordinate is done by the superior. Subordinate is under the immediate control and supervision of the superior, and the organization looks like a pyramid. This is hierarchy. Then system of rules. Third one, system of rules. The fourth one, role specificity. Role specificity. So here the role is specified. You cannot do whatever you want. Your role is specified. Yes. So then next, the behavioral characteristics. Number one, rationality. So number one, rationality. Why rational? Because your behavior is based on the means which are already decided to achieve a goal. Next, impersonality. Rationality, impersonality. Next, rule orientation. Rule orientation. So whatever your behavior, everything is based on rules, rule orientation. Then neutrality. You are neutral. Means you are not carrying out the things based on what you feel. Neutrality means non-partisanship. Neutrality means impartiality. Neutrality means objectivity. So neutrality hyphen, right? Objectivity, impartiality, and non-partisanship. And another hyphen, merit, means all means the same, based on the merit of the case. So once again, so listen to me, objectivity, rationality, ये सब के लिए truth. What is truth? What is logical? All these things you can use. So these are some of the things, like I have given the cream of bureaucracy, and in our next class, we'll take about like the cream of scientific management. What is scientific management? Please explain. What is scientific management? In the beginning, I have already told you. What is scientific management? Yes, the one best way. Yes, the one best way is scientific management. It's very simple. Say, for example, you have to wash, say, dishes. You have to wash dishes. So, managing the kitchen in a scientific way. So, how to wash? To what extent you have to wash? To what extent you have to rinse? Afterwards, to what extent you have to dry the utensils you have washed? Where to put these things? Scientifically, scientific management revolutionized the system. So, if you like remember Operation Theater, what will be the thing? The surgeon says, scissors. So one hyperactive nurse will give the scissors. So he'll do. Then he says sponge. They'll give. All these things are because of scientific management. If scientific management would have been not there, these things would have not been there. It was, in fact, the Gilbreths who recommended all these things. In Operation Theaters, you will be seeing all those things. Those were the direct implications of scientific management. Okay. So these are some of the things with respect to bureaucracy. So here to begin with, I'll be giving the cream. You expand your thought, you expand your rationality, and try to interconnect the things. So I was in fact very eager to meet you, but it took long time because I was taking classes for Super 200. So one more point, I'll be taking class regularly here or in Super 200 or anywhere, but all these things will be helpful for civil service. Public administration is a course meant for civil service. UPSC is an exam, UPSC civil service is an exam to select civil servants. So as we proceed, I will also tell you, like with respect to financial management, we have got 3 chapters. So how you have to relate with the like GS. This is very, very pertinent. So if we divide our syllabus, public administration, other than the 3 things I have given, thought, behavior, and technique, other than these things, all the subjects in the syllabus can be divided into your general studies. Law and order administration. So where can we put this? In GS, we have got a chapter, law and order administration. So where can we place this? In which paper? GS 1, 2, 3, 4. Governance, but in fact, it should be put in security issues. Very good. Rachana has given the correct answer. Security issues, law and order problem, all these things. So not only that, I'll divide the whole syllabus and I will correlate to the GS syllabus. This should be the way. देखिए ये एक मेरा बहुत बड़ा मानना है. We will condense the syllabus. Let you get some 5 or 6 marks less. My belief is you will get higher than all other options. Even if you get less marks, you will be reading the whole syllabus of UPSC. By that, you will be studying the mains in a different way. You will be getting more marks in the GS. So having said this, let me conclude the session for now. So please read the things what I have taught you, because I think on these things and I make the things in a flow. If you are not reading, see, by now, if you are not aware, if you don't have the mental image of what is organization, what is closed, what is like open model, the other things won't be clear to you. Right? So can you please provide the previous PDF of previous 2 classes? Definitely I will give. Right? Having said that, enjoy your preparation. Success will be yours. You have to get addicted to preparation. No other thing. Right? Have a great day. Enjoy your preparation. Thank you for attending the class. Thank you.